Today it's Monday, and I am on my way to downtown Chicago to one of the state agencies, Illinois Treasury, regarding unclaimed property division. I need to go see somebody there. I've been trying to get in touch with them for about 6 months, so I decided to go over there in person. I'm going on 555 West Monroe. That I have an appointment today. So I see if I can get some answers to what's going on. And then from there, I have to go to Apple Store with my iPad. I got a busted screen. See if I can get some help over there. And then, as usual, I got a few other stops. Got to go to Alderman's office, Department of Streets and Sanitation, about some damages to the property in my neighborhood. People are complaining, and we already addressed that issue before, but looks like we ran into some ignorance on behalf of the city workers. So we're going to see if we could get some assistance there. And other than that, I will try to record as much as I can on my way to all these places. Okay, folks, now I gotta go get the iPad over here in the front of my car. I'm in my seat. All right, let's see. Okay, we got the iPad in here. And we're gonna see if we can get that fixed. Okay, folks. My car warmed up a little bit. Yeah, I'll give it a couple more minutes. And we're gonna go. Well, I-55 is going to be a little. Well, it's going to be traffic no matter which way I think I go. Let me think. I go on Ogden Avenue. Let me see. I'm going to use my other phone and see if I can get the GPS working in here. I'm going to have to call in a few minutes. Let me see what I get in here. Okay. No, I'm going to go to Google. Let's see what we're going to find for direction. We're looking for this address. Okay. Let's see, maybe. "28 minutes. Where are they located? Let me see. They are by. I'm trying to find out where they are around by. Okay. I think they're someplace by Holstead. Oh, is she? Okay, folks, so car warmed up, and we're gonna begin our trip. All right. There we go. I think we're going to take Ogden Avenue. Yeah, I got a couple of court cases coming up, and I need to talk to some people in Lamont and what is that name of the suburbs? A friend of mine lives over there years. Tried to find out what he knows about local politician. Homer Glenn. Oh, okay, Homer Glenn. Because there are some concerns of, well, not some concerns, but very dangerous events been taking place in Lamont. One of the farmers raising dogs, breeding dogs to sell the dogs, and they're getting wild and killing livestock next door. So if you guys know anything going on over there, want to join the forces against this disgusting events, please call me 464-204-8278. Yeah, the state's attorneys keep on changing the attorneys in this case, and the defendant attorney knows how to go around the system, keep on prolonging everything for about 2 years right now. But there's a judgment that I need to find out what's going on with that, already been entered against the defendant for the damages. One guy that filed a judgment, he bought a vacant property over there in Lamont and built a new house and moved over to his family, and now he's got the dogs running around over there and making all kind of trouble. Police supposedly be catching them, but I don't know. I need to find out a little bit more details about what's going on over there. I went by the state's attorney's office, and nobody called me to try to find out why they are not contacting the witnesses and other people they could provide the necessary documents and evidence about these issues. Well, my guess is that because they're changing the attorneys left and right, and by the time the first attorney get to know the case, he get transferred and a new attorney comes in, and it's just ridiculous. Meantime, the people don't get their problems taken care of, and police catching the dogs and wasting taxpayers' money left and right, and because they're most likely the defense attorney knows how to use the system. He can file a motion after motion after motion, and the judge cannot do nothing, and plaintiff just have to put up with the dogs killing livestock and making noises, scaring the kids, and the people being raped walking around the neighborhood because the dogs might attack them. And the owner of those dogs, he had even some illegal trap sets in his property. Yeah, no, in his property, right? He claims that he's trying to catch coyote. Well, I don't know about that, if that's so illegal, even if you put up the traps on your own property. So if you guys got any information about issues like that in your neighborhood, or in your places that you live, please contact me and let me know what could be done on something like that. I'm about to see some politicians, and you know how that goes. I mean, election time comes around, everybody's going to promise you everything, and when it comes to doing anything later, after they get in their seat, in their offices, and fat paycheck, man, a lot of them, 90% of them, don't know who you are. So that's what I do. I kind of put my nose, or other people, if you want to call it. I'm not professional, so I'm saying as best as I possibly can, and be careful. As a watchdog group corporation, that's what I do. Help people, many different areas. Insurance, and the kind of scammers, they try to scam people out of money. schools, doctors, hospitals, insurance. You know, I deal with a lot of those stuff. Oh, speaking of insurance, I need to put something together, and I need to call one of the insurance for damages that occurred a couple months ago in a condominium property, because they're dragging their ass. I mean, the insurance company, and bouncing the information back and forth between the contractor, the insurer, and you know, so I got to sort all that stuff out. And in that particular condominium, the people who lives there, they had problems and leaking roof for about 3 years right now. The roof never been maintained properly for 30 years. The roof almost collapsed. There's a lot of damage, and the insurance company offered $300 to repair patching. And you know, by the time we collect all the evidence and prove our case, they had to dish out about $30,000 for the roof and the $30,000 for the one of the condominium. Give it round numbers. But they want to get away with $300 settlement. This is crazy. Association come up with $600. You know, nice guys. In that case, didn't work. So the roof got fixed. The president of the association was kissing the doorknobs of all the residents there and saying, "Oh, we have no money." But yet he bought the brand new cars, but he didn't have no money. He didn't have no money to. The insurance denied the claim. Didn't want to repair the roof. So the association has to come up with the money. The president has to come up with it. Actually, the condominium owners dish out $1,000 a piece to pay for the differences, the shortage of the association. Yeah, crazy. But anyway, and now this same condominium complex got this water leak all over because they didn't put the high enough pipe jacks when they repaired the roof a couple years ago. And the snow on the flat roof got into the pipe jacks, and all of a sudden we find out that the pipe jack on inside was all rotted out. So even if the snow was melting, supposed to go down, but did not go down. It went sideways through the walls and damaged the property, damaged the condominiums. Nothing but mess. So that's another thing. Then I got some immigration issue going on. Guy filed for asylum a couple years ago, but then in between the process, he got himself in trouble. He caught his girlfriend cheating on him at his own apartment, the apartment that they rent, both of them, his girlfriend and him. And he caught the girlfriend cheating on him with another man. He got upset, he pulled a knife, and he got felony. So he's in jail right now. And he's in the process to get his immigration status all taken care of. So I don't know how that's going to end up. He's got a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't want you guys to get the wrong impression. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm doing a lot of these things much better than some lawyers can. Searching and collecting the evidence, and I'm suggesting to the people how they could collect the information themselves without spending thousands and thousands of dollars to defend themselves, to get their rights. Because no matter who you are, how young you are, how old you are, what your background, what your religion orientation, I got a lot of information. I work with a lot of people, even big corporations across the United States. I have people working with me in Pakistan, Nigeria, Japan, Poland, for numerous years. And I'm only 67. I'm disabled. So I came on disability 15 years ago. Instead of dwelling on my disability, I decided to do this, help people. And that's what I'm doing. And I have a lot of resources and a lot of information that I can share. And I always learn throughout my life, and I intend to hear from you guys. What you got to say about what I'm doing? Call me, please. 464-204-8278. Okay, we on the Cicero Avenue. We're going to turn on to Ogden Avenue and go to the State Treasury's office first and find out about this unclaimed property. And then we go to the Apple store, as I tell you. So I got a broken iPad screen. Okay. So it's going to be a little cold in Chicago this week. But, you know, it's in February, so winter time. It's not bad. I mean, it's cold, but it's not bad. I got another guy, he's in the Salvation Army, he's the resident over there, resident. He's going through some programs over there to bring him for his alcohol issues, and he's going through some family concerns, his divorce and things like that. One of his kids are dropping out of the school. So he's got a lot of concerns. I'm trying to help the guy, and hopefully he get his act together. I don't know. I know him for some time, and another guy just called me. Oh, I need to get back to him. His name is Hector. His Spanish ID is expiring the next month. And he's still trying to get his immigration status all taken care of, but he's got some health issues. I need to try to get in touch with him. He got involved in he was involved in an accident. Somebody tried to shoot him with the air gun at the workplace that he was working. But because he doesn't have his immigration status all taken care of, he haven't proceeded anything with the legal action. People put pressure under him, say, hey, no, you cannot do that, this and that. Probably threaten him or something. So I got to snoop around and find out a little bit about that. See if I can help the guy to do something. Okay. Well, it's pretty quiet on Ogden Avenue. Got a good timing. My appointment is not till 10 o'clock. Oh, we got a lot of time. Oh, downtown Chicago, you could see the view right in front of you, a little foggy. We might have a couple snowflakes sometimes today. She's the Sears Tower, John Hancock over there. Oh no, there's another building, but Sears Tower in front of us. Oh, we're going to make it just right because I think they said that I could be there around 9:30, the security guys. Oh, we see. Oh, we have some construction in the middle of winter going on over here. I got to call Holy Cross Hospital. Somebody tried to get in touch with me from the record department. I request my medical records, and they just stalling for time, I believe. Well, about 6 months. So we give him a call later on today. If not, I paid him another visit. I was recording just last week. I'm going to call my friend in Pakistan and ask him if he knows anything about it, why this thing happened. I forgot to mention to him this. So I see if I can get in touch with him. And for some reason the voice recording stopped throughout the recording. The voice stopped, I should say. Let me see if I can get in touch with him. He's not answering. Maybe he's busy or something. It's late over there. He's in Pakistan. I'm trying to reach out to him, but maybe I try it later on. Oh, he's not answering. Okay, so I just hang up. Let me see if I can go to... Okay, we got 14 minutes to our destination. Let's see, what time is it now? 9:07. Oh, so we got a very good timing. I forgot to take the phone number for one of the Department of Rehabilitation Services manager. I send the timesheets. I want to make sure they get their information on time. She told me if I get those documents by Monday, which I did first thing on Monday, she will make sure that she will take care of everything. But I forgot to take her phone number, so I have to call her maybe when I get back to the office. Yeah, we got a little snow flurries. Okay. Yes, my week just are beginning. St. Anthony Hospital on the right. For those of you guys who are not familiar with the neighborhood, I'm just mentioning the names of some of the places that I see, that I remember, that I know. And see Sears Tower a little closer over here. You get a better view. I think this is still the tallest building in Chicago. It was the tallest building in the United States. Now I think one of them, a couple of them in New York, probably a little higher than this. I don't remember. There was a lot of disputes going on about back and forth about these things. Yeah, I think it was around Holston, that place. Both of them, I think. Oh, man. No, Monroe. Oh, 55 Monroe. Apple Store is by Holston North Avenue. Oh, next Monday, my attorney and one of them in Poland is returning back from vacation. I want to talk to her and see what's going on with the court cases there. I got about 7 pending in Poland. And I got about 5 personal injury cases over here in Chicago. I need to talk to Sobo and Sobo. Very nice law firm. And see what kind of progress we got on some of those cases. couple car accidents, couple slip and falls. And I'm looking for somebody that, if you folks know, willing to take, well, I don't know, I won't call that long shot issue. This case involved me. I was incarcerated when I was going through divorce. And since I was disabled already, I was under the medication. And the correction facility did not provide the medication for me, and I had some incidents. And what happened, I fall off top bunk to the concrete floor, and I broke my back, T11, T12. And then, after that, the employer, sheriffs, or whoever you want to address that, please, I'm not stating any legal facts at this moment. I'm just describing this best I possibly can. They dragged me, well, they didn't drag me, but they forced me to walk through the tunnel with my busted back for about 500 yards at least, stating numerous times, hurry up, we don't have no time. I tell them, I say, something wrong with me, I need to be seen by a doctor. No, they didn't want to hear about it. They didn't give me the medication. I had the medication was given to me from my fellow inmates who saw me in pain in the front of the dispensary. They say, okay, sir, you could have my medication. They knew what medication I'm taking, and I asked the nurse, I said, can I take that medication? Well, you could take the medication. That's the same medication. We don't have medication for you, but you could take his if he's willing to give it up. So I did that. But anyway, so the case, I ended up with a busted back, T11, T12, and that's on record. I got MRIs, hospital records, doctor records, therapies, all kind of stuff. So I'm looking for some attorneys, law firms, strong enough, hungry enough, I should say, to proceed against the Cook County Correction Facility, because that's what this accident took place. So I can talk to you about all the details if anybody interested. 464-204-8278. 464-204-8278. That's a tremendous opportunity. Years ago, well, when I was incarcerated then, the county correction facility was doing a strip search, butt naked, everybody, humiliating the people. And some people got very upset over this. Obviously, they were right. Their rights were violated. They were humiliated, and so on and so forth. So they filed a lawsuit against county, and guess what? The group of people did win the case, and I was one of them. And we got a little bit a reward from that. So you see, there's a lot of money to be rewarded for this type of incident and any other incident. So if anybody interested in the law firm, serious enough to take the case, matter of fact, I can tell you this. I mean, if I get even a young attorney graduate, I know how to do these things, but I just need some help, assistance. We could file the lawsuit, and I don't care if we could get any rewards in 2 years, 10 years, 50 years, doesn't matter. And we could find the money to invest in this lawsuit after we do the completion of the documentation and the research that we need to do. So if anybody is serious enough and interested, doesn't matter. As long as you are graduate attorney, you could legally file some of those documents. Well, I could file the documents even. I don't need to be attorney because this incident concerns me. But if we want to go with the Class A action, then we need other people. So we could discuss all that. 464 204 8278. 464 204 8278. I think I blew up. Oh, may not. We could go to Monroe. Okay. Alright, so we go to Monroe. Yeah, I could have taken Expressway, I think, but okay, we go to Monroe. This looks like the Monroe Street goes through. Oh, this is Adams Street. So yes, please get back to me about any kind of things like that. Any lawsuits that you want to file, any justice you want to get for any wrongdoing against you or your friends, your loved ones. 464 204 8278. I've been around the block for 47 years in here. That's a long time. Okay, let's see. This is Monroe Street. Okay. We turn it right over here. Okay. And we go straight up. Yeah, the street I think goes through. Duncan, now leasing, studio apartments. A lot of colleges in here, young people renting the apartments in here. They don't want to stay on campus. Is Sears Tower, I guess, briefly on the right, and then another building in front of us. I don't remember the exact word, the name of the building, but Sears Tower is briefly on the right. Oh, we are on Ashland. This is even better road than take the expressway. A lot of traffic through there. People try and hurry up and get to work. It's a safer place, quiet. Go right through. So we're going to have a pretty good timing today. So far today it's going very smooth. We got some pooches over there enjoying the walk in the mid-morning. I have to go to 14 Ward. address the concerns of my neighbors. I talked to them yesterday about this garbage can being tossed out in the alley and damaging the corner of the garages when the city workers collect the trash. 3 garages damaged just last week. So I don't know if somebody was under some influence or what have you, or they did it on purpose. 3 or 4 properties were damaged. Oh, we'll see. We'll address that accordingly and see if we get any response. I got 2 lawsuits in 22nd Ward, 14th Ward coming up, and I still need to see why the heck I'm not getting the fee waiver. I'm disabled. I'm living in a, maybe you won't believe it, on the poverty level. Yes, yep. And the judges keep on denying me the fee waiver because, my mother left the house to the trust. I live in the house. And since I'm the only trustee to the property, the court sees as an asset. That's sick. But that's our system. So let me see if I can get that addressed correctly. All right, come on. Oh, Sam. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, so we're coming up with the address. It's not my host in the letter. I think there's a building over there in front of us. Maybe. Yeah, we see it 700. Oh, we gotta go a little farther up. We go around the block or something. It might be this building over here. I'm not sure. I think so. I think this is the building. Jefferson. Yeah, I think so. Just gotta go around. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. So we just gotta go. Union Station. I'm trying. Fire truck. Something happening here. Let's see if we get around. Gotta look for the card over here. we got a parking lot over there. Yeah, 9:32. Let's see if we're gonna go in here, but we gotta go and pay over there. Let's see if we find parking over here someplace, maybe. Okay, let me see if we got a spot or two. Yeah, I think we got it over here. Yeah, okay. All right, folks, so we're going to record one more afterwards.